so we managed to get most of the way through the build-up last episode. So this time, I'm done messing around. I want to get to the first story location this episode, because that's kind of, sort of what I promised. And I am starving to death. That's kind of, sort of what I promised, that I get to the story location by episode 3. And this is episode 3, so we're going to get to the story location. I also want to armor... Where's the armor? Armor what I can. Oh, I need scrap. Boo. Specifically, I want to armor the raft, the nets first, so because they're weak. I don't want the shark to break the nets. They're weak and they're important. Alright, so we need a second floor. And we are going to accomplish that with the building hammer. Here, the wooden pillar. Oh, I need scrap for those too. Shoot. I guess that means I need to find another island. Where's my hook? Did I break? I broke my hook at the end of last episode, that's right. I need 6 scrap to... Okay, so I need scrap. Where's my emergency hook? I still have one of those, right? Yeah, it's almost broken, but I have it. Hey! See, it loves to go for the nets. But I need scrap metal for every single armor. So that's going to be something we need to wait to accomplish, because the pillars that we need to make a second floor basically, and that takes nails. But the actual upper floor itself doesn't. And island time. Time lapse. Alright, we're done here. Got over a full stack of scrap. That's good. And we've got even more raw shark meat to cook. We're never going to run out of shark meat. It's just going to be our food supply from now on. It's just the shark. Kill the shark over and over again. It's easy enough. The shark can only attack the outer edge, so if I armor the entire outer edge of the raft, then I'll be completely invulnerable to the shark attack, which is good. So right now, I want to make the wooden pillars. Now these are what we need to make our second floor. We need our second floor to progress the story. So where am I gonna put the second floor? Okay. Not at night. I'm not gonna do anything with it at night. Alright. From what I know, one here, and then one here. And then we want the upper floor like that, out of planks for now. And that's absolutely haphazard, but I'm just building to have a sense of where. So if I have my ladder here, then I can just walk up it. It doesn't connect right now, because of where I put it, but remember, this is a work in progress. What we're gonna need once we finish up that floor is a... I haven't researched it yet. Oh, right, because I need to research copper ingot. Yeah. Then I need to make a circuit board. But first, the island. I just need to grab 2 scrap. Oh, he just phased right through me. Okay, and then I need a plank. And I can get the good hook. There we go. I'm just gonna put the entirety of my palm fronds away. And time-lapse time. And then I need to make a circuit board. I need a second copper ingot and some vine goo. That is a big island. I do not want to go near that. Still not ready to go near the big islands. Although, admittedly, the only thing keeping me from there is just my own cowardice. I could go there if I wanted to. I'd like to make a few more things first, but that's really just personal preference. I know that looks like a new island, but it's definitely the island I came from. I'm mostly just afraid of the Screecher. It's really annoying, mostly because it's really hard to hit. I pretty much need the bow before I go to a big island. And, I could make the bow, like, pretty much right now, if I had the time and the resources and the planks, mostly. But I just choose not to, because I've got other things I want to do first. I'd wonder if it was possible to beat the entire game without ever visiting a big island. But I already know the answer to that. It's yes, you can beat the entire game without going to a big island. I think. I don't think there's anything on a big island that you need to get to the last story location. I mean, there's a lot of... I see you coming from my raft. Oh, okay. There's a lot of convenience that you can get on those islands. Like, I could get animals. Actually, I could get animals, and it's another source of honey later on in the game, but, like, that's literally it. Of course, there's also what you get from the big guys, which is, like, leather and stuff to make armor and a backpack. Convenience, but nothing required. I really need some more planks. Come on, guys. Where are my planks? But whatever, I just choose not to. The ratio of resources to time at big islands is actually less because they have much deeper reefs, so you need to dive deeper and come up for air more often. Well, not more often, really, but with less done because you got to dive deeper and swim higher. And everything's generally more spread apart. I mean, you can see there's a lot of trees on the island, but that's pretty much it. There's some crates too, but I don't really care about that right now. Alright. Circuit board. And then I need to research this for the antenna, sprinkler, and the receiver. And now I can pretty much... I could have done this earlier, but now I can pretty much just ignore the blueprints and toss them into the ocean. But I don't want to toss them into the ocean because that's polluting, so I'm going to wait until I can make the trash can. Um, in the meantime, I just need to craft the receiver and like 3 antennas. Here we are, receiver. 2 circuit boards and a hinge? I already have the hinge, I just need to make the circuit board. So the receiver needs to be on the 2nd floor of the raft. I think it does. Maybe it's just the antenna? I don't remember. But then I think we're going to go like around the back and we're going to have like a receiver at every corner. Because you need to have 3, or not a receiver, an antenna. You need to have 3 antennas, so we're going to have an antenna in every corner. And we need to be a certain distance away from the receiver too. This is just a big raft size check. Remember when I told you we'd have way too many palm leaves? You know what? I'm gonna preemptively solve that problem now and grab my hinge. Oh no, I need the hinge for the receiver. Whatever. I'm gonna need to make another hinge anyway because I want both of these. And we're gonna put a chest down here, and we're gonna shove all of our palm fronds and all of our rope that we don't want into this, and all of our resources in general. But it's mostly gonna be palm fronds and rope. Spoiler alert. Hinge, receiver. And that's a bolt per antenna, so I'm just going to preemptively craft 2 of the bolts I need. Alright. Oh, I hear that. The shark got a bit of my raft. Wonder which bit it was. Oh, it was that bit. Okay. We'll focus on squaring the raft later. For now, receiver. And eventually we're going to need a battery for this, but I don't care right now. And then I just want to put down the posts. Here. I need more nails. Dang it. Gotta eat some of my scrap. Here. Oh, I need to square out the raft to get the last one. Okay. Won't be too much of trouble. Oh, this raft has a scarecrow on it. Can I take that? Nah. Rest in peace, buddy. Okay, we're just gonna wait for that thing to go completely under, and then we're gonna pass right over it. I think after we get this receiver set up going, then my next priority will be building out some more tree planters so I can get a better wood income. Because wood is just gonna be a huge bottleneck. Plastic is also going to be important, but I feel like you don't need plastic for as much. Especially now that I'm building up the 2nd floor and I don't need plastic for it. But I'm obviously going to want a bigger 1st floor at some point, because... Am I going to even have... I guess if I do it really well and cleverly and I move everything around a bit, then I could have a pretty decent 2nd floor going over all of this. And then I could put what I need to put up there. Not that I really need to put anything up there, but who knows. And once I get the receiver set up, I'm probably going to do the 1st round of armoring the entire raft. Because I won't need like a big increase for a while yet. At least I don't think I will. It couldn't hurt to have the autonomy, at least. Because I'm pretty sure I could shoehorn most stuff into this raft. It's good to have everything close together. Alright. Enough yammering. Boop. Alright. Just queue that up, but we are going to spend some planks on getting this copper through. God, look at all those palm fronds. We're going to have a full chest full of palm fronds by the end of this series, I guarantee it. So the way the upper floor works is you can only build floor tiles that are adjacent to a pillar, which goes on the intersection of 4 floor tiles. So you put them 2 intersections apart, so there's 2 tiles between them, and then you can, that's the maximum efficiency. Okay, so I'm primed to just slap an antenna up there. Let's see if I can just slap an antenna up there. Huh, there we go. Hopefully it's far enough away. I need a battery to even test that, though. I should probably make one of those now. Oh, it's an extra copper. I'm actually using a lot more copper than I thought I would. I might need to restock at the next island, too. I've been ignoring it. Alright, let's check and see if the antenna is far enough away, because if it isn't, it's going to throw a wrench in this whole thing. Okay, yes, we've got 1 valid antenna. Also, we've got a new note in our journal. I think it's just the tab, radio tower. The radio tower frequency. Basically what you do is you set it to a frequency and it gives you the location of the story island that's on that frequency. But that is kind of dumb. We're gonna have those crisscrossing over our base now that I think about it. Right, let's see, if I jump on here, then I can just put this down and it won't need a ladder. Neat. Oh, I got another decoration package. String light. Yay! Oh, I can make the third antenna now. Apparently I was wrong about how slow scrap comes in, so I don't know. Let me just check and make sure. Too far from receiver? Wait, that's a thing? Just shift tab by mistake. So if I just stick it there, it's just barely too far? Because this is not a big raft. Okay, there we go. So I guess for all of you out there who were planning on testing how far the antenna could be from the receiver, this is about the limit. Also, I'm just going to pass this island completely because my sail isn't as effective anymore for some reason. Alright, I'll swim to it. It's a pretty long swim, but who cares? That reef was wholly disappointing. Just like nothing. I apparently grabbed the only 3 seaweed and I couldn't see any metal. Hey! I just hope I don't kill the shark before I hit the next island. Okay, getting up there is going to be a problem, though. There we go. Okay, just make that for the armor. Alright, we're online. Which direction do we need to go in? Oh wait, I have this backwards, don't I? Yeah, so the front of the raft is down. I don't want that. Oh god, it's gonna be in the way. This will still work, right? Yeah, okay. It's based on the orientation of the receiver, so we need to go roughly northwest. Alright, let's start armoring these nets. And just the whole raft in general. All I need is scrap for it. Which makes me disappointed that I didn't find any scrap on the island. Because that reef apparently sucked big time. I got like 2 scrap. So the receiver... Yeah, it's not going to be too cumbersome. The receiver, it shows you the location of big islands, which are the green dots, and the story islands, which are this blue dot. And it drains power whenever it's on, so you can just turn it off to save power. Next, I want to armor the corners near my second floor pillars, and the side near my second floor pillars too, just so those don't get compromised. And then I want to armor the part near the anchor, and then I'll just fill out the rest. But I need more scrap before I can think about that. There's a big island that I'm passing. Just gonna turn on the receiver for a moment. Yeah, that's that green dot right there. So that's 328 units away. That's not very far, honestly. I don't know what the unit is. Maybe... Huh. I wonder if the unit of measurement is raft tiles. Because that, I'm just eyeballing it, but that looks about, maybe less. I think it might be less than 300 tiles away. I don't know. Distances are a bit deceiving. But it wouldn't surprise me if the unit of measurement was actually raft tiles, because it is the one consistently sized object. And it would make sense since they're... Yeah, it would make actually it would make a lot of sense if they had a grid and the raft filled the grid and they judged all the distances based on the grid that they use for the raft building. Seems like a thing that would be done. I don't know that much about game development, but it definitely seems like a thing that would be done. Yeah, we're 985 out. Gonna... Nope, that's not right. Adjust course slightly, because we don't want to miss it. In fact, I'm just gonna go full sideways, just so we can trim some of the horizontal distance between us and the target. Just considering the lateral movement is horizontal. It's not technically technically all movement is horizontal, but just considering that if like in the perspective of the radar where forward is up, I want to trim some of the horizontal distance. Oh, I got another decoration package. Yay! I can't wait for when I stop getting these. And over here on this machine, you can switch the frequency you're on, but I don't want to do that right now because I'm on the correct frequency. I am going to be back later. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, where am I in relation to everything? Oh man, I'm almost dead on. Okay. We're just gonna go around the island in this direction. I'm stopping here because I need... The shark probably took a... Oh good lord, he took two. Greedy little... Alright. I really just need the scrap from here. That's all I'm gonna get for now. I'm more focused on getting to the story location before we run out of time. Because we're probably going to run out of time before I have a chance to explore it, so I at least want to get there, you know? So we're about 15 minutes over time. This video's been going on for an hour and 17 minutes. And I typically try and trim that down to half an hour, and it's usually pretty challenging. So I'm not going to try and put in another, what'll end up being like 5 or 10 minutes of exploring the island, because that's usually about as much as I'm over, so I'm definitely not going to do that when I'm already over time. That's apparently a radio tower. I'd say it looks more like an oil rig. Alright, so I think I'm going to end this episode here. We have arrived at the first story location, and next episode, we are going to explore it. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.